Good morning, folks from all around.
Uh, so hopefully you was reading or watching my other videos. There's a few things here still want to get out of the air. Uh, One being the way this whole thing is being played out at this moment. Suddenly within the last 2 to 3 weeks, it seems to be all a bunch of hype compressed right into one time zone. So uh, what we're seeing is, we've had enough, or whoever we are supposed to be. I guess there's a lot of silent people in on this. Uh, you know, so far until I get this thing out, it'll build. Don't you worry. And they figure, well, this is maybe some people are thinking this is the time that the other side is thinking maybe this is the whole time for now something big is about to happen, and we're gonna put our foot down and the whole world's going to see it. But that ain't going to happen. You know, I don't. Nobody needs that kind of exposure to who's who, especially in organized crime. Everything is played out. Everything's in front of one another. There's no guesses. There's no, uh, you know, gray areas. Uh, so, you know, uh, that's something we're not going to see, and with any luck. So that's not something I'm worried about. For that matter, I'm worried about nothing. So, uh, yeah, that's what I wanted to touch up on was that, and like I say, it it's almost like you know you, people are expecting it, and there's hope to see that this is the time that time to be for a king to be a king, a prince to be a prince, and a queen to be a queen. And like I said, that ain't gonna happen, especially now that everything's out here. And so, what this could mean, I mean, this could, having known this, that I know this, it's common fucking sense, but common sense ain't always so common, is what they say. And it could have spin offs from going in this direction, going in that direction, and so on and so forth. So, uh, the spin-offs, one of them could be, I don't know. I mean, there's all kinds of possibilities. Are endless, when you dream big enough. And sometimes uh, ideas just come to you like that, and it's not something that everybody's prepared for. This stuff takes time to figure out and time to know, but I assure you, there's nothing to worry about. Uh, you know, it, Not because by now something had to happen or was going to happen. It would already happen. Uh, you know, Not only that, but there's things here that that maybe not everybody should know. You know, that's what we're maybe the government's trying to figure out is that's why they're taking so long on this. Obviously there's a fucking issue here and a problem. You know, Jesus Christ. Wow. Where are we here today? And at the end of the day, they're sitting back there, waiting for the higher up. Well, the highest up that kid could go to is the fucking Liberal government, which is owned by the Trudeau government or whatever the fuck they call them, and that's it. And it goes down from there. So by this time, I'm sure it's been heard from here to fucking Quebec, and up through the cabinet and up through the fucking Supreme Courts, all the way filed. And you said fuck off, just go away, fuck off. You know, wow. Because that's a concern for everybody. It's and you wonder why in the fuck people is in the dark. Wondering what the fuck, they need a light somewhere. But it just seems to be there's so many big guys that I can tell you. There's a lot more people that's not in organized crime that's in fucking organized crime, so keep that in mind. I always do. It's always a good rule of thumb. Anyhow, so yeah, and having known this, and then if something doesn't happen, it's a big wonder why, and then it could be, well, because our so-called, or this fucking thing of ours, pardon my language, is simply because we've always been up higher, and maybe we tried to take a piece of the pie one time or something. I don't know how this plays out here. So, yeah, I'm just, like I say, I'm like everybody else, I'm your average fucking, average guy, Maybe not so much, I mean, the last 10 years has been a little chaotic and by times. And I've had some pretty good days too, but this is what I enjoy most, getting out and, you hear those birds sing and it's like learning all over again. It's a lot of fun and enjoying nature, being part of that, grabbing the saw and sticking in a piece of wood and things like that just brings everything back into perspective. Yeah, so there's more to come. There will be. And anyhow, I'm going to keep checking in and kind of shed the light on where this thing might play out now, since the information's all on the table there. So, anyhow, yeah, so like I say, there might be a concern for this or a concern for that, or maybe a concern for who knows, right? Like I said before, the possibilities are endless. And having not doing that, injuring me or wanting to fuck me up, anyhow, that could play out as a part of now. The other side could go, finally, you know what? We're going to shut our fucking mouth. And we're going to do business finally the fucking right way, like it fucking should be done, And we're going to fly under the fucking radar like we always fucking should have, And we're going to do exactly nothing against the law. We're like we're in the fucking woods here, and there's dog eat dog, and whatever we do, against the law, whether it's, selling whatever, like a car, you ain't got it in your name or something like that, And we're going to keep this the way it should be, the future of the whole fucking thing. But first, we had to step on a fucking few toes, And even though that door's still open to certain people, that's okay. Just don't come to mine. Anyhow, that, like I say, there's things like that. That's what I was just talking about. It could play out several ways. So, anyhow, until we think of them, just stay tuned. Thanks. Bye.